Welcome back to No Man's Sky. This save right here is going to be like my permanent save of the save that I use the most, but I will create a permadeath mode. And that permadeath mode is just to get to the center and get that trophy. Because I don't want to invest too much in there, because if I die I lose everything. I lose the save. And I do have a normal mode, and that one I guess I'll just mess around and help people, help friends. But I have to actually build up my normal save. Because I can help friends. I guess I can help friends on my... I have another survival save if I want to help friends on survival, but this one is going to be my permanent one. I'm not going to help. I'm not going to risk entering someone's game, because I remember there was some kind of issue. I mean, the updates might have fixed that you were stuck in the first universe. I mean, not the first universe, the first galaxy. And I don't want that to happen, so... I think phosphorus? Actually, I probably should have used that ion battery for something. Found nothing. What can I construct with the iron? I don't find the plasma rifle to be very useful. Plasma launcher. From what I understand, the pulse splitter is very useful, but it's the hardest one to make. That's what I might have wanted to use it for. Personal shield. I'm with the plasma splitter here. Build upgrades there, and there, and possibly there when I destroy this, if I destroy this, to make the space. Now what? Oh, you know what I just realized? I never did complete that mission. For the freighter. I forget that that's what happens and it disappears. But I just wanted to take a break. Oh well. You've got nothing good for me. Okay, that's actually a different gun. Interesting. No, I'll pay him the requested amount. That's not a blueprint. Scatter blaster, but it will help me actually. It's not a blueprint at all, but it might be because I already know all the blueprints. Like literally, I purchased every blueprint like that's for sale, so I don't think I can learn more blueprints. So instead of blueprints, I get this as a reward. This is not bad, actually. Wait, why does it say high energy launch system? Or maybe that's just what it's called. That will help actually. I guess I might keep the shotgun, but I don't think it's very useful. The pulse splitter, it's fantastic. I've seen people use it. I think I might move this somewhere else. Thing is, mining laser, and then there's the 1, 2, and 3. S-class, let's say. There's the bolter, bowcaster. I might want to use the bowcaster, so that's 1, 2. I might have to get rid of the shotgun. Because I built this is going to take those 3 and another one. That takes probably 3 more, 2 more. Like here, yeah, I don't actually have the space to... I only have the space for like 2 weapons. Fully upgraded. I guess 3 with the mining laser, and you really want to fully upgrade the mining laser, I guess. I mean, I could get rid of this. Replace some mining, S-class mining, S-class mining, S-class mining. Or here. And then I have these 2. And possibly here. Then I should destroy this and put this here. Anyway. Have I scanned that plant? Oh, I haven't. I thought it looked strange. Did I scan this one? Anyway, I guess there's no real plan here. I'm gonna go for that machinery over there. There might be a species on here, but do I really care for the species? I mean, do I... So cobalt is important, especially early on, but the funny part is that if you land on a planet with subterranean relics, then forget it. You don't need it. Not only are they the easiest to find, and you use them to produce stuff, they can be turned to ionized cobalt, which can be turned into regular cobalt. So you never need to mine for cobalt. It's fantastic. I used to buy. At first, I used to mine them. Then I was buying them because of annoyance, and then because I was just collecting those things because I thought at first, before they fully updated, I mean before they patched it, I used to sell some of them and they were profitable, I guess, to sell, but they were less valuable to sell, and I noticed that you can convert them and sell them for more, but you can convert them and just use the resource, so what's the point, you know? Right, drop pods. I wanted to do drop pods. In retrospect, I should have continued. Because part of the reason... Oh, I really don't need that much oxygen. There are 2 machineries together. I don't think I've ever seen that. And the other one gives me starship fuel. Oh, come on, that's crap. Now that I have the inventory space again, thanks to this new fantastic update that gives me a freighter storage unit. I think it's specially designed for the freighter, so that means you can also have a base storage, and on top of that, you don't need blueprints for it. So it's like fantastic, like really great. Now I'm not so rushed to get a better freighter. Now I can just take my time, I guess. I'm still jumping on to exclusively, unless there's like a unless there's like an Atlas station, I'm jumping exclusively to wealthy systems. Wealthy, prosperous, high supply, and so on and so forth. Would have been nice to, oh, what the fuck? Oh yeah, the animals start trying to kill me now. I like that addition as well. It's more realistic. I was wondering why the animals will no longer attack me with the next update, but now they do. Of course, it makes perma-death mode a little harder, but I'll worry about that later. I'll be more careful in perma-death mode anyway. Then again, it's not like surviving is hard if you know what you're doing and you have the S-class shields. And the goal is to reach the center anyway. Alright, let's move things around. I think I'm getting more of that dihydrogen with this recent update, but it could be my imagination. I don't need Gek relics. That's right, there's a new community event that I should look into before I forget. What the? That could be dangerous, but I have a good shield, so. This is another reason why it's... Damn. Alright. Another reason why it's good to just walk around. You really don't need the ships, the vehicles anymore. With your jetpacks, and I guess with you have uranium and you can have plenty of fuel on your ship, and hop around between the important locations. Though you could do this quicker with a vehicle. That kind of reminds me, ooh, I discovered 7 other species. Like 3 more, I guess. Though I don't really care to discover all of them. Because if I really needed nanites, I just go to the community event and start going to the planets that everyone else has discovered, and then I will get all the species that way. Unless they patch that. If other people discover the species, you can upload it yourself and you get nanites. It prevents you from even discovering it, so you don't have to do it yourself. Very convenient way of getting a lot of nanites. Just go to other people's planets. Other people who discovered all the species on those planets. Oh, there are more here. Damn it. Alright, fine. Guess if it was inevitable, will try to kill me. Kind of got carried away there. An artifact. Oh, what the? I hate the sudden drops. Like all of a sudden I'm... Unless I'll have some fuel in order to send the frigates out. Won't have enough though. Like if I'm, it depends how long the mission goes. I had fully intended on playing this again and sending the rest, doing the rest of the missions, but I didn't, and so because of that, new missions are available. So I won't have enough fuel to send out all the frigates at once again. It's not the best way of making money. But when you combine the frigates, because they're doing stuff for you, you don't have to pay attention to them. Combining with creating stuff, you can make money. I like that I have no life for now. Let me scan that. I wasn't going to, but it was all like threatening me or something. It's coming right for me. Interesting.
Technology recharge.
I did buy the oxide. I think I'd rather buy it than mine for it.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
I could do the same with the copper, but I don't think I should.
Received.
No, I don't think I should sell that actually. This I should sell.
Units received. Units received.
going for the drop pods, then I'm going to my freighter. What is this? A monolith. I haven't been to a monolith in a while. That's not really my destination, but welcome.
Toxin protection.
Ori's desire. I guess it doesn't matter which side I go to. Oh, it does. Never mind. Legacy something. Legacy Gek first spawn destroy something pirate. A portion of the monolith melts in front of my eyes. The face of a traitor emerges as being cut off for reasons unknown. Interesting. It screams at once in the babbling vertical lava. Must be reaching out to me with a multi-tool in his hand. But I can also take a risk and pull it from the molten rock. I'm just gonna cool the lava. Instant. Maybe if I had taken the multi-tool I would have gotten something. I don't know, but I think I have all the multi-tool technologies anyway, so what would be the point? I'd get maybe some other stuff in S-Class and A-Class, I don't know. Just sold that Gek relic. Speaking of which, I forgot about this. I keep forgetting about it. Gonna upload it all now. What is that? Probably sodium or something. Actually, I think I can check. Let's see. It was, yeah, sodium deposits.
Toxin protection. Product constructed. Technology prepared. Technology prepared.
There's 2 more max backpack upgrade. If this planet has 3 drop pods, then I'll do it, and I'll be able to get it. And I guess for the drop pod that I might as well sell those. Aw, there are no more drop pods here.
Toxic protection.
Anyway, for those who are watching, feel free to leave comments if you like. I do have text to speech. And it usually works. I could mine this. Actually, let me identify it first. Yeah. I should mine this.
Toxic protection.
After this, I'm going to my freighter and just send frigates out on missions and collect the reward for whichever frigate succeeded. Hopefully I don't have any more damaged ones. That was annoying yesterday. 4 damaged ones. It was horrible. Really? Okay. Destroy advanced sentinels. Yeah. It might be my imagination, but I think those blue dihydrogen are more like dihydrogen is essentially H2, but dihydrogen I think these are more common now also. Could be just luck, or it could be the planet, I don't know.
Toxic damage detected.
Hydrogen is what the stars power themselves with. Huh, then I could just set this as a starship. Oh no, I have another ship damage. I think there are freighters near me. Just 15, huh? I don't know, man. I'm not having any luck with the freighters. Though I just built like a shit ton of storage units on the freighter. So, actually, let's see what this. I think that's an industrial. I don't think I need another industrial. But we'll see what kind of stats it has. No. It has a negative. Nope. I have 2 damaged ships? Some BS. How many? Just one component? It's just one component that's dead. I don't even know if I'm headed the right direction. I am. This guy's saying his ship is falling apart. He can't make it. Turns out he's fine. Can't fix this yourself? And of course I can't travel here for whatever reason. I wish I could just teleport to my ship. These are not as annoying to repair as the industrial ones, the mining ones. The industrial ones are the most annoying to repair. This is all my ships. These are all my, this is my fleet. I should probably take like a picture of this. What if I don't want to call that ship? What if I want to call a different ship? This is not a good sign when my support ships are the ones that are damaged. Most of my support ships are C's though. In retrospect, it might have been a better idea to buy S-Class with the right components that I want than leveling them up and hoping they get the good components. Because I don't want them to get crappy components that I don't really need. No, up. It's over here. What I mean by that is that sometimes you get like a combat ship that gets trade bonus, and it's like a little trade bonus, like +1 or +2. It's annoying. Well, you're better off getting like a, you know, combat, or like a trade vessel that gains a little bit of combat, a little industrial, instead of being pure trade. But these aren't so bad to repair. These are support class ships. They're not the best to repair, but I think I have to drop down here. Apparently, I was curious what would happen if you were to jump off your ship, like your freighter. And I never did it before the update, before this recent patch. And the patches something, so it makes it so that if you die, if you fall into space, you don't actually die. Like, you don't lose anything. If you're playing permadeath mode, if you fall into space from a freighter or frigate, you don't die either. You just teleport back to your last location, the closest safe location, or something like that. So you don't actually lose the save or your permadeath mode run, which I guess makes sense. I mean, if you fall into space, you wouldn't die. You'd be floating in space, and you would be slowly pulled by the gravity of a planet. But they can save you. They can just send a ship and get you. So it makes sense. I wonder how quickly my fleet of ships here will take it out. Gotta be careful there, I don't want to hit my own ships. I almost hit one of my own ships. But they dodged the missiles. Rockets. There's a freighter nearby. I think the freighter's gonna suck anyway. Damn it, I keep... There you go. Let's see what I got. Got that. Got this that I'm assault. Oh, I sent it to the wrong backpack, I guess. Huh, sent it to the wrong one again. Okay, that's a frigate I can recruit. It probably sucks. We'll see. It's a wealthy system, so I might get a good one. So it is worth buying an S class instead of just getting a C class and letting them level off. It has an efficient drive, so that's nice. Oh, but I don't really need another science vessel. Guaranteed this freighter sucks. Oh, apparently they fixed the rocket boots. The rocket boots work. I forgot about that. So that means I'm gonna build me rocket boots here. Salt refractor. And for salt refractor, I need chlorine, which I don't have. Or I could just buy the salt refractor. bet you your shit sucks. Yep. Look at that fleet of ships. Whoa. Yeah, so I can just accept, like, debrief the commander there. Worthless, not that valuable, not that valuable. Yeah, clearly, it was heavily damaged. That is like shit. That expedition was shit. I mean, it was shit. I mean, it was like shit. It was shit. At least you completed your mission, though. The other one didn't do so. Units. I don't need that. Don't need it. Yeah, clearly I saw that. Money. Come on. What the fuck? The fuck is going on? What is going on here? You guys suck. Okay, fusion accelerator. At least that. The engine caught on fire, severe damage. I didn't see. What the fuck? I didn't see, like, I don't know what the hell's going on. I mean, I got fusion accelerant, so that's nice, but I mean, what the hell is going on here? Oh, that's right. I can convert this chlorine. I was saying I needed chlorine. That's funny. Oh no, I clearly don't need chlorine. Damn it. So now I can build my rocket boots. It better work.
Technology recharge.
I should probably build one of these as well.
Technology installed.
I could have another one if it didn't get destroyed. Semiconductors, that's nice. Effigies, venom sac, effigies, I don't need that. Gak relic, balls, units, clearly. Well, yeah, but I wasn't around, that's the thing. For whatever reason, these kinds of things want to be put in your inventory slot and not in the ship, so it's always a good idea to have this free and put your stuff in the capacity here. Gotta keep that in mind. Look at these sacks. I don't need sacks. Come on. What do I need for superconductors? I mean, yeah, for superconductors. Enriched carbon. What do you hold? You hold my superconductors. What? You're holding my hot assay as well? What are you holding? Oh, look at that. I was wrong. Nice. It does go to the high capacity as well. That's a lot of money. Look at that. Harry pollen. Interesting. Yeah, nothing could possibly go wrong from testing it.
Product constructed.
Just enough to produce 3. If I sell this, I get 12 mil, 15 mil, 15 mil, 12 mil. So that's 30, 44. 44 million. But I know I can convert that to something better. That makes me even more money. It's over here. Okay, yeah, the scanners and the pulse splitter. For God's sakes.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Oh, I actually forgot to put the fusion accelerant in one of these.
No free slots in suit inventory.
Hmm. There you go. I guess. Guess I never had to farm for flooring. This one has flooring and the other one too, I assume. This one's empty. Actually, now that I think about it, the ship, how much silver does the ship have? Alright, let's check out the missions. combat patrol, that should be easy. Fuel, 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 fuel. Support, supports. I think that's easy. I'll send the support. Actually, you know what? Before I send my support vessels, I want to check out my fleet. So it has the basics. This one has damage reduction. That's fantastic. Captain does distrust the crew though. Sanguine. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Or neutral. I'm not sure if it's a neutral thing or a bad thing. Where's my other support vessels? Those are my two supplies. I have another supply here. This one's nice. That's why I bought it. There's the fuel. This is useless though. This is what I mean. I paid for it though. In retrospect, next time I won't pay for it, but I needed support vessels. I didn't have that many. I think I only had one, or two, and then I bought this one. It's not bad, but I don't like the, little tiny bit of combat and tiny bit of industrial. This, I don't like the trade. I like the name though. Nemesis of Clouds. And yeah. So my support vessels aren't the best. This one is pretty good though. I like the damage resistance. Now that my freighter has space, I could do that. How many combat missions will I have though? One balanced, one combat. Quite a few trade ones. enjoy that one. I'm gonna do that, but I might want to build mind control. If I can. Let's see. Sodium dioxide? That's pretty easy to make. There was one that was annoying to make. Oxygen filter. Cobalt mirror. Which is the one that required like a brain for the walker? Oh yeah, the walker brain, the explosive one. I don't have a lot of combat missions, so it's not an issue. What the hell did it want me to build actually? Mind control. Sodium something. Maybe I can't even. Oh, I might not be able to build it. I don't really need it though. I actually don't have the materials to make. I don't have the blueprint to make it. It's fine. That should be good enough. Might want to send another ship actually. How much fuel do I have? 200, 600. This is for this balance expedition. I'm gonna send this one and this one because they're the most balanced. In fact, with those two alone, I meet the requirements. So for this one, yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at that. One of the negatives disappeared. That's fantastic. The negatives do disappear. That's great. So it was totally worth getting it because this guy's like my best industrial. That's fantastic. Of course you can, then that means maybe you can accumulate,
What do the little
negatives.
dots mean?
Oh, the dots, the blue dots mean bonuses and negatives. Well, I'll show you. Let me get out of this.
The 5 dots, some are red.
Yeah, I'll show you right now. So you see this mining ship? The blue dots are bonuses, damage reduction industry. The red dots are negatives. My negative combat. But this one had a second negative. This one had 2 negatives. But because I kept sending it on missions, apparently one of the negatives disappeared. It could be that this one will disappear as well. They will no longer be cowardly. So this would make this vessel fantastic if because it has damage reduction.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's no problem. I always welcome questions. Makes the stream more interesting. And comments and all
when
that. Exactly. Although this one hasn't leveled in a while because of the negatives. I'm thinking the negatives prevented it from leveling. It goes from C class to B class and A class and S class. I only ever bought this S class. This one was a, I don't remember what class this was, but it was an S class, but it upgraded. The only thing is that, okay, I love the damage reduction and trade, but this is combat and combat, which is not bad, especially this one, but it makes it an all-around ship and not a trade specialist. But that makes it good for balance. And I always get balanced missions, so it's not bad at all. I kind of prefer them to be specialized, but in that case, especially when you get damage reduction on ships, it means you're less likely to get damaged.
Go up upon leveling as well.
I'm not sure if they keep leveling. Yeah, the stats keep leveling. The like the the trade, the industrial, and other stuff. But I'm not sure if they keep leveling once they reach S class. But this is my best ship right here, a merchant ship. And this is a second best ship, I guess, maybe? I bought it mostly because of the fuel reduction, which it's a limiter. I wish I could change this for something else, and this maybe all fuel reduction, but it's not bad for
5 ships. One is
for a
S
balanced
class,
ship.
but I need to buy more of each kind.
Yeah, so my advice to you would be just buy C class. I mean, unless you find an S class that's really good, like this one I found, these are not that great though. But if you find a support ship that has nothing but fuel expenditure, expedition fuel cost reduction, and expedition like distance reduction or time reduction, then you definitely should buy it. Or if it has like a bonus that's like combat but high, not that low. But these aren't that good, but these are fantastic right here. But yeah, I would advise you to buy C class at first, because what you want to do is, that's what I did. I was just buying C classes at first, and maybe one B class. And I was sending them out on missions, and they were making me money, and with that money I was buying more frigates. Because, you know, they continue the missions while you're not doing anything, while you're not playing the game. The only limiting factor is the fuel. So I'm gonna do this one and this one. I won't have the fuel for this one. The trades are good for money. I'm gonna send this one, this one, this one. I was trying to find something else with I guess I could send this one, but I don't want to. It's my best industrial. And I don't want to send, I can send this one. Flight of the Stars. Let's see if that helps. It does, actually. I don't have an industrial mission, so in this case I will send it out. I could have made, you can also make these type of things, but I don't have the materials to, I don't have the blueprints to make the material needed for the mind control.
How close they are to leveling?
Oh, let me launch this. Okay, this expedition is going to take less time because one of them has expedition reduction. My theory, I'm pretty sure that you look at them and this tells you how close they are to leveling up right here. This is 8% apparently. This one's 6%? Progress to next rank. It's already an S rank though. I can't go more, but they're on S class, but I think the higher it increases, the more stat bonus it gets. So I think their stats continue to increase even if they're S classes. But that's what I think anyway. This is the indicator of how close they are to next rank. Progress to next rank. I'm not sure how much XP they get, but custom build reactor, interesting.
I've read that when you buy one it should have a 2-0 in their main stat.
Yeah, pretty much. Not always though. Like for example, this one I bought, I don't remember when I bought this one.
At least.
Yeah, well, if you add them all together, yeah, but this one only had 19. But it did have 4 industrial, 2 exploration, and 1 combat. And the support vessels are different though, because they're support. But this one's actually pretty good. I mean, look, it has damage reduction. The only problem is that the captain distrusted crew, and I don't know if that matters. I don't think it matters. Alright, that's one mission. I don't have that much fuel left. I can, like I said, I can send one more team. Which is pretty good actually considering. But these missions are short. I mean, before I was sending them on missions with 26 hours. Which bring you back more stuff, but it takes longer, it takes more fuel. I can check the discovery voyage, but... I think This one's more balanced. This is this one's actually my best explorer. But I have a lot of exploration ships. I regretted buying this because I didn't see the negative stat, or at least I wasn't. I was kind of in a rush or something. But now that I know that the negative stats disappear as long as they keep succeeding in missions, it doesn't matter. That means if I see a nice ship with a negative stat, I'm gonna probably buy it. And by nice, I mean if they have like a damage reduction bonus or something. Because I hate repairing these ships, man. They're really annoying. It's the most annoying is the industrial ships. Some of these ships are not that annoying to repair, but the industrial ship, I hate repairing those. This one I'll save for like balanced. This one's good. This one's good, I guess. That one can be for balance. I can send that one as well. That's too much fuel. How many supports do I have? I only have one support left. Yeah, that's too much fuel. Still too much fuel. If I get rid of the balanced one, I mean not the balanced, if I get rid of the support one, it doesn't do anything. So what I'm gonna do is just to send it on the other mission, the balanced mission. For that, I have a specific ships for those. My S class. Those two should be enough. With those two, I can do the mission. But I want to assign more. So the weak link here would be... I should probably send this one here. There you go, that should be enough. I could send another ship. I need to buy another combat ship, but I want to buy it in the Viking system. Let's see, which one is more balanced? $200 fuel. I can always send this industrial, but I don't really need to. I don't really need this in the combat one. It's a good thing that these guys have combat, I guess, because I really don't need this in the combat. So it's all pretty good, sort of, except for the industrial. Let's see. So I was thinking of sending this one. But since I don't need to do it, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna send it. This is good enough. Because fuel is an issue. think I'm gonna want to use one of these explosives because I have them and I want to get rid of them. I think I got them from one of the sentinels that was trying to kill me. But these missions are gonna be done up pretty soon. I rather the long missions because I only get a mission once a day. Anyway, wasted time doing that. I have these ships, the frigates, mostly to thank for the amount of money I have. You know what I forgot to do? With all that and thinking about what mission I wanted to do, I forgot to actually check the frigate mission, the freighter mission that it sometimes offers me. I have an S-class freighter, but it's crap. It has 2 low slots. The first freighter I got was an A-class, that's 19 slots, and then I found this S-class. I decided to upgrade it even though it wasn't really worth it, but I did it. It does increase your jump range though. So it didn't increase my jump range, but it was 5 mil and it really wasn't worth it. But I was so annoyed that I couldn't find a better freighter with more slots, even though I've been looking for a while. So I just kind of said fuck it and then bought this one. Still want a better freighter. I don't care if it's okay. This I want. I don't care if it's an A class or a B class, as long as it has a lot more slots. So eventually I'm gonna want like an S class with the highest amount of slots for a freighter, but that's in the future. I think I have the money actually. Well, I don't have the money now, but if I sold all my superconductors, cryo pumps, and fusion accelerant, I would have enough money. But I think if you can buy a S-class freighter with max slots for less than 200 mil. All right, I'll offer to help. I think I already landed on that.
Recipe to make the cryo pumps.
Yeah. So I don't have the hot ice recipes. I keep getting hot ice from frigates. Because when you send your ships, your frigates on missions, sometimes they bring you superconductors, sometimes they bring you semiconductors, sometimes they give you hot ice or cryo pumps. I had them get me other stuff, and if you do missions for the freighter, you can also get those as a reward. So technically I don't have the hot ice blueprint. I have the cryo pump blueprint. I also have the blueprint for a cryo chamber, which is like a cryo pump, but it gives you more money. But you need I need to find the living glass. Don't know where the hell the living glass is. I need to either make it or buy it, and I need the blueprints for it. Which I've been focusing on the manufacturing plants.
I have the living glass.
Ah, cool.
Blueprint.
Yeah, I gotta find that from a manufacturing facility or something. That said, I've been mostly focusing on drop pods and manufacturing after that, and occasionally a distress single. So all my ships, all my fighter ships that I can pilot, all of them I found, every single one of them. Most of them are damaged. This one is the only one I fully repaired. It's a shuttle. It's a useful. Uses up less fuel when I'm hopping around planets. Not meant to be a fighter, but these enemies aren't. Well, these enemies are like the basic enemies, but it's not that hard to fight off pirates because I have a lot of sodium and nitrate as well. Well, technically I have a lot less now, but that's because I was converting them to this destabilized. I have a lot of stuff to sell. But yeah, I have to do the community event as well. I'm surprised they haven't talked to me yet. There you go. I already went to this ship. This ship sucks. Fine, I'll go. Maybe I'll get lucky and there'll be a ship there I can trade with so I can sell the stuff I'm holding. It'll be nice if the freighters look kind of different inside. But they all look the same, I guess. There's no ships in here. I don't know why I'm going all the way over here and talking to this guy again. I'm pretty sure I already talked to him. The same crappy ship. Yep, same crappy ship. This is my freighter. So there was a recent update. I think it was yesterday, or the day before yesterday. Essentially, it allows you to build storage units in your freighter, a special kind of freighter storage units that doesn't require blueprints. So that's why it was fantastic. I built already the max, and I was moving stuff, and that's why my freighter looks empty. Before I had capacity issues, it was annoying. This loop for the greater good. Tell me where it is. Here it is. There's a reason why my freighter's close to the planet. I was doing these kinds of missions and getting the resources to make like stuff. I do need this stuff. This is just a basic ship. It doesn't even have any good weapons. It does have decent shields, but okay, so the shields... I did buy these, and then eventually I ran out of inventory space and decided to install them, but yeah. This one, I think all of these I found. Might have bought this one. But these I definitely found. This has some basic stuff. I don't even install anything here yet. This came with the ship. But this ship I found. I found another, and I found about like 3 haulers, C's and B's. I found an Explorer A class. I have a fighter that's a C class that has like 30 something slots. It's just that I have to repair those and I can't be bothered. This one at least I did it because it was better than the shuttle I had before, and it's a shuttle, so I use up less fuel when I'm jumping between parts of planets, when I'm, you know, launching. See, these things are kind of annoying because I actually have to land and then shoot them. I can't just shoot them. I made that mistake yesterday and then it wouldn't reappear. And then when I ended the game, the mission for the freighter disappeared as well. What is that? That must be, that looks like an impact. An impact crater. Oh good, I needed those. Apparently they also updated the rocket boots. Is that what it's called? Yeah, rocket boots. It doesn't seem to have it. Oh, I see. It does work. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, man. It's a must-own thing. Look at that. That's awesome. I didn't know. I didn't know. They did update that. Nice.
The hydrogen jelly and convert it, you'll get more quicker.
Oh, that's right. I could do that.
One jelly 40 dihydrogen.
That's right. Why didn't I think of doing that before? Damn. And they sell them in stations all the time. Duh. Thanks for that. I don't know why I never thought about this. You know, it's funny you say that because I carry around a bunch of tetra cobalt, and what I do is that I just use them to convert it to ionized cobalt, and I had a lot, and I never mined cobalt anymore because I kept converting them.
Or you can convert dihydrogen to jelly, then back, you gain 10 more.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I was thinking about that, yeah. Well, when you mentioned it, after you mentioned it, I was like, you know, I could just make it. It's funny, I don't know why I never thought about doing that. But I think it'd be faster if I just buy it from the space stations and then convert them in mass. But yeah, that's gonna save me a lot of time. Thanks for that. Damn, I'm running out of space. I have too much crap, as you can see. All of this stuff I'm gonna sell. All this excess crap here. Oh, the ship is out of range. How convenient. I don't normally open these, but I'm here. Speaking of the jelly.
They changed the conversion of rusted metal as well.
Ah. You know, I never bothered to convert those. I just kind of scrap them.
One rusted metal, 2 ferrite dust.
Ah, good to know. Come on, I didn't even do anything. Oh, I just got close to... Oh, that sucks. Now I have no choice. Shit.
Toxic damage detected. Technology recharge.
I just wanted to mine some stuff. Ah, this sucks. Well, the venom sacks aren't worth that much. I got those venom sacks from the freighters, from the frigates. Detected. I still want these things though. Where's my ship? Haha, these rocket boats are nice. Damn it. Anyway, the reason why I'm doing this annoying mission is because... Let's see if I have the capacity. Yes, I have the capacity on this ship. It's because it gives me something. That's done, right? No, I'm missing one. Oh, that's some BS. I destroyed two of them. I mean, I destroyed them all. It looks like I destroyed them all. Anyway, it gives me an element that I need to make, I think is cryo pumps. Yeah, I destroyed them all, so I don't know what's going on here.
Hostile scan detected.
I think you have to do it outside the ship to have the mission be marked as completed.
No, it's not that. It's that it says you're right. I have to land and actually activate it, but after that I can destroy it from the ship. The problem is I only destroyed 4 out of 5. Doesn't make any sense. I destroyed them all. You know, at first I thought these rockets were not very useful, but they are quite useful. You just have to aim right. See what it gives me. Mind control. You know, I needed mind control before, but now I already sent the frigates on the mission, so it doesn't matter now. Sometimes it respawns, but we'll see. If not, I might have to like I don't know. I guess they patched that, so it no longer respawns. Kind of annoying. It's fine. I'll just go back to the frigate. In fact, I'll go to the space station, sell some stuff. Is that the one ship only? surprised there's only one of these. Oh, I see, because of the fact that I entered the atmosphere again, and it reset it. Maybe he'll give me another mind control. No, this time I got explosive. The explosives are hard to get though. The mind control isn't even hard to make. The explosive, you need a walker brain for that. Not even worth it. It's just better to get like stronger combat for it. Damn, kind of screwed me there.
Hostile ships approaching.
Damn, that's it. That's alright.
Technology recharge.
I'll have to convert that thing back to sodium nitrate. This game, I like this game, but there is a limit to space. Damn it. Like that. They could be more into space battles in this, or space exploration, but it's usually just go to a new system and just land on a planet and then explore. There you go. There are much better weapons than the basic weapons I have, but I haven't made it yet. This isn't really meant for that kind of... isn't meant for a combat ship.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Damn.
Hostile ships approaching.
Okay, this is just getting annoying. I forgot I should have just gotten the hell out of the way. Well, technically I can boost there. It's only gonna take me like 2 minutes. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna fight these guys. Normally it isn't this annoying, but the problem is that... Okay, there are 3 of you. Normally this mission is not so annoying because I could just leave the planet, enter my freighter, is done. But because I only destroyed 4 out of 5, it's just I'm just gonna go to the space station, sell with a bunch of stuff that I have, and buy the jelly through the other freighter mission, and I guess carry a bunch of jelly with me from now on. I don't know why I never thought of buying them before. It's not so bad. It's not that much of a waste because I did need to.
Turn in your web items to the NPCs. That will help as well.
Yeah, that's gonna help. I actually have a lot of missions that I have to hand in. I also need tritium here. That's why I'm sort of mining while I'm avoiding these guys. I mean, I could fight them or I can go to the space station. It takes me a minute to reach the space station. It's gonna take me more than a minute to kill all 3 of them. I don't know what happens when there are 5 stars or 5 red things, red orbs. I mean, do bigger ships come? Do they send a frigate after me? Huh. I guess one day I'll find out. But not with this ship.
Level.
Yeah, I know it's the wanted level. That's what I mean. I don't know what happens when you have 5 wanted levels. Because I know in other games like Grand Theft Auto, when you have 5 wanted level or 6 wanted level, I think the max was 5. It was over. There was no way for you to escape. It wasn't so bad in other games though. There you go. But they fixed the rocket boots, unlike that. It's useful for going places. Alright, time to sell a bunch of crap. Luscious stones. I got that from a mission from the frigates.
I
And
wish
this one
they
as
had
well.
added hotkeys to things like portable refiner, signal booster, and
Yeah. Let me think. I don't really need these because I already got the Corvex to max standing with them. I mean, I could use them to find portals, but I don't really want to do that. I'm not even sure what the gravitino balls are for anymore. I know you can use them to make something, but I forget. That was before the next update, though. This is to sell. I'm pretty sure there's more stuff. Oh yeah, the relics. I don't need the relics. Don't think I need the balls. But I'll keep 5. I don't need this. I don't want to carry these. Right, I forgot to sell these. I don't know where they are. There they are. Let me turn in some missions. Looking missing person. I only went to one of them. I don't know, and I got credit for both, so that's nice. Some extra nanites. I don't really need them now, but when I get S-class ships, I'm gonna buy S-Class stuff, so S-Class modules. Radi planetary. Alright, I could do that. Get credit for both. Hunt low-level pirates. I don't even know if I should do that. I don't think it's worth it because not enough. I already talked to all these guys. Find and destroy depots. If I'm right, I should get credit for the depot that I need to destroy and that depot. Because I want this specifically for the material I need to make cryo pumps. I can buy them actually in Outpost. I think it helps landing on a space station. It'll probably respawn the depot. If not, then I can cancel the mission.
You can't buy hot ice anymore, right?
You can actually, but you need to buy them in Outpost. So it isn't like you wait in a station and wait for the ships to come and then buy them. You have to, or like from stations, you have to actually land on a planet, find an outpost, and they'll sell some occasionally, not always. But they'll sell maybe 2 or 3. You know, they don't. And it depends. Some outposts they'll sell you nitrogen salts. They'll sell you enriched carbon or some other stuff. But you have to go specifically to the outpost and not the trade, not the automated trade thing. You have to go to the guy who sells you blueprints, and you can buy components, and he sells you it sometimes. I didn't respawn. What? I didn't even do anything. They already want to kill me. Come on. It's BS. Oh, that's right. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to actually buy the jelly. That's a lot of condensed carbon. This planet is generous. It used to respawn, but I guess with the new update, they fixed that. So now the thing doesn't respawn and then the mission is a failure. I have to cancel the mission. It's fine, sometimes they give you even better missions. The only catch is that you have to complete the mission. If you like decide to stop playing the game, take a break or something, it disappears and you can no longer do the mission. There's another red stuff over here.
Search for another depot on this planet.
Yeah, that's what I should do. First, I'm gonna go to the trade station, buy some of that jelly that I forgot to buy. Did I just miss the trade station? No. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna land here. I think there might be a species in the water that I forgot to discover, even though I don't really need to anymore. But why not? I got most of the species. Navigation data. I do not need oxygen capsules. I find those annoying.
Technology recharge.
I have too much oxygen as it is. And navigation data. Actually, yeah, let me look at the nearby structures to see what I find. Abandoned building. Those are not useful. They give you nanites, but yeah, no. I have enough. On another planet. Okay, fair enough. There you go, supply depot. Hope it's not the same one I was already. But I got navigation data to burn, so let's see if I can find another security. Manufacturing facility. The other one was operation facility. I'm not sure what the difference is. They both called manufacturing. I guess potentially you can have 3 of each on a planet, but yeah. I might check for habitable outpost as well. Because if I can find an outpost that sells me some of the materials I need to make that stuff, that would be good. Observatory. I should continue searching. Because I might find a ship. And the ship might be good. Nope. I've already found the one drop pod on this planet. Unless they updated it and made it so that you can only scan for the one that's next to you instead of for the next one. Hello. This is actually my second survival save. I had another one before the next update, but due to the legacy backpack issues, I decided to create a new one. And then they patched that and fixed it, so it was... well, technically it wasn't pointless. I mean, I guess I started afresh, new, and then I ended up getting better upgrades and better ships in less time, because I knew what the hell I was doing. Better freighter, too. Only difference is that in the other save I actually did the base missions. Haven't done those yet. So the base, I have a vehicle rover and the big one and the hover one, and I can build base storage instead of just the frigate storage. I mean the freighter storage. But yeah, I prefer this save. Let me see. Let me see if I can find another one. No, I can't. I prefer my backpack to be organized in a certain way. Did I open these? Where's my shit? There it is. I could go for that, but I don't want to. Take this and go into the water. In the water? Fair enough. I knew there was a species here that I hadn't discovered. Two of them, in fact. The other one's probably... Where'd the other one go? What the hell? Damn, I scanned the wrong one. Don't know where the other species went. That's some BS. It's a rather large lake. So I figured that there was probably maybe one in the air and one and the other one in the water, or there are two more in the water. Or there could be one in the land, who knows, or in a cave or something. I don't know where the other species went. What the hell? Gotta get me an S-class multi-tool. A good one. Somewhere. I might look up coordinates or something, but I don't have all the glyphs. So the water is more toxic than being outside. That's like, I guess it makes sense. That's like the radioactive planets. The water's more radioactive than being outside.
Toxin protection falling.
I don't know, man. The species is gone. I'm just gonna call my ship over here. Damn. Like, there's no place to really get out.
Toxin damage detected. Toxin damage detected.
Abandoned building. Outpost. Really? My starship is over here? I don't see it. Where is it? It can't be over here. I'm in it. I think the blue one is the depot. I'll be annoyed if this is the only depot. Oh, okay, there it is. I'm gonna destroy it from the air. There's no point in landing. So that one doesn't count. It has to be a specific depot. I mean, yeah, the greater good one was completed.
Still live nice.
Yep. Oh, it did work. Fantastic. That's the one for the freighter. Oh, look at that. You were right. I was supposed to find another depot and that solved the issue. That's fantastic. That said, I still have to find and destroy other depots for the other missions. That's great. That means I get that I forget what it's called, but I need it for pumps. Yeah, today's Saturday, so I'm gonna be on this game for a while. I might, after like a while, decide to like stop the stream, restart my system, then restart the stream after I restart my system, because I might get frame rate issues. I notice I get those if I stream for like, well, only this game. It only happens with this game. But if I stream for like 3 hours or so, the game starts getting laggy. It's due to the next update. It used to not be that way. I'm on the Pro, but I don't know. Maybe it's just my system. I'm pretty sure it's the game, because no other game does that to me. Which reminds me, I need a farm for phosphate. I also need this element right here. Not that one. I really need this element right here. Deuterium. I can't make it, I need the refinery, the big one. I need for that. I think I need to build a base. I mean, I have a base, but I kind of ignored it. It was a tutorial base that I just built because I'm mostly just focused on the freighter, I guess. I'm mostly mobile, but I need to find because I haven't really built a base because I wanted to find a planet that's like not laggy for one, but a planet that has a nice temperature where the Sentinels aren't trying to kill me. Although I can ignore the Sentinels, but I found that I was gonna build a base on one of those kind of planets, but it was so laggy because it was superheated rain and it was so laggy, it was so horrible that I decided against it. The first one's free. Oh yeah, I've also been focusing on learning the language of the species. The Gek is the easiest ones to learn because you could just, you know, give them money. Research source vault fire detected. Element something something. Something somewhere in the facility is on fire. A faint smoke begins to rise. Scanner registers a steady increase in temperature. Whichever product is created here won't last long. It's the vault that's a problem. That's weak. Oxygen capsule? That should be like one of the first blueprints you should have. You should start the game with that blueprint. Like, or maybe it's not that important. I guess it isn't. I don't really need to restore the shields, but I'll take it. That's one less blueprint to know, I guess. I did learn a language. A word, I should say. Cannot build missing component. It could be this is the only manufacturing facility. Oh. I detected the one right next to me. Yep. No more manufacturing facilities. Isn't that kind of funny? That you can just stand into this thing and you're fine with the storm. Unless it has like a shield and I didn't even notice. Trade post. Abandoned building. Outpost. I'm going for the outpost. And I'm gonna see if I can buy that element or something for... Damn, what is that? Could have been useful. I should go for the observatory as well. I might get a distress signal, but... I mean, it's not that important to find ships, but there's something I like about finding a ship that's crashed, repairing it, and then using it. More than just, you know, finding a ship that's crashed and then just exchanging it for another ship, which is what I'm gonna do. I have like 5 other ships, and they're all more valuable than this one. Like they're worth more money, and I'm gonna just trade them in for other ships. I'm not gonna bother repairing all of them. I do have an Explorer which is partly repaired, but that was mostly because I was running out of space. But then the update came and now I can build storage facilities, so that's inside the storage units inside the freighter, so that's nice. Let's see the weapon. probably crap. It looks crap. Yep, it's crap. So what I forgot to do before was buy the jelly. I guess they're not selling. They're not selling it. Actually, I do need this. I don't really need it now, but I will need it in the future. I know for certain. And I don't like mining those things. I don't like mining things with the terrain manipulator. It's annoying.
Product received.
Oh well.
Inventory full.
What do you mean my inventory's full? Oh, look at that. I forgot to sell that. I installed this because I planned on building that thing. But to build it, I need phosphorus, which I was working on, but then I forgot about. I got too much nitrogen. Just sell this.
Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received. Inventory full.
I don't understand why you keep saying inventory full. Move that there, move that here. Kill creatures, that's easy. Drop pod detected. Could have sworn that. Wait, maybe they did update and made it so that I can't find any that drop pods by searching for nearby. That would be kind of. Well, I guess it makes sense that they would fix that because they probably never intended for that to happen. That said, it's not that big of a deal because my backpack is almost completely upgraded. I need 2 more, and I have the drop pod data for it. I just only used them once on a planet and then search nearby. But if they fix that, I guess, you know, I guess it kind of makes sense. I'm not bothered by it. Mostly because I've already gotten my drop pods and backpack upgrades. Then again, I have a normal save, and I will be doing a permadeath mode. So, see, this is what I mean. Sometimes they sell you the materials. They're selling me semiconductors. It's worth buying. I don't need this. I can make that. At least I think I can make that. And I have a lot of these anyway. I'm holding them because I'm gonna make something with them. to turn that to superconductors, I need enriched carbon, which I don't have. But it's good to hold these anyway, because I could get enriched carbon from a mission. I can't make enriched carbon though. So I am missing quite a few blueprints to make a lot of money. See, this is why I'm keeping the fusion accelerants. I have like, I don't know, I have a lot of them. And if I can make liquid explosive, I can make even more money. So I'm just holding them in the storage units. And the same thing reason why I'm holding a bunch of superconductors, because if I can have the blueprints for the circuit board, then I can make quantum processors. And the same reason why I'm holding the cryo pumps. See, when I get the thermal compensate, I can turn the hot ice that I have into cryo pumps. But the reason why I'm not sending the cryo pumps is I can turn the cryo pumps into cryogenic chambers, but I need living glass and I need the blueprints for that. See, I can make the nitrogen salt, so that's why I don't buy them. I don't know what this thing does. Atlas seed containing zone shift, whatever, I don't know. It says uniquely valuable curiosity, but it isn't valuable at all. The chromatic metal's worth more than that. I can also make semiconductors with nitrogen salt and thermatic compensate, but I need the thermatic condensate for the cryo pumps. Mind control. I should go back to the freighter and send the other group of ships. I forgot to check here. Sometimes they offer, those things give me S-class things. Though I don't need any S-class, well, I guess I can use S-class like photon or bolters or something like that. I could use, I guess. We'll see. Usually it's just nanites. Yeah, I figured. Okay, I'm getting some frame rate issues. Nice, was worth it. Even though it's like 10 units to learn a word for the GEC, it's just that, you know, you have to actually find the GEC and talk to them. Hopefully the frame rate issues, well, there's another way of fixing the frame rate issues that I have. I can leave the system. That's probably what I'm gonna do, because I'm just gonna warp to another system that's wealthy. Because I have money and I want to spend it on either a ship or freighter, preferably a freighter. I really want a better freighter. But a ship or freighter, a multi-tool, or like frigates or something. If I haven't been to this drop pod, that's gonna confirm that they patched the issue where you can, not even an issue, I think of it as a nice bonus, where you can scan local structures and then find another drop pod right away, or another structure of whatever kind. See, I haven't been here before, so I clearly haven't been to this drop pod. I'm gonna test it out. What I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna search for another drop pod nearby. Look at that. Damn, I forgot I had this thing. Look at that. I swear, I think these things are more common now. I have to kill predatory creatures. The creatures also attack me now. They updated that. What is that? Sodium. I don't really need sodium. I noticed this. So with the next update, because before the next update, I noticed that, you know, the creatures occasionally try to kill you. They attack you. Some of them do. A few actually, but the next update like eliminated that and the creatures never attacked you. I was like, oh well. But the sentinels were more annoying. Now they patched that and apparently the creatures do try to attack you now. Sometimes they come out of nowhere. They become agitated. Right. I keep forgetting to make antimatter.
Stabilizing. Product constructed.
Wait, why am I... There you go.
Technology prepared. Technology prepared.
I only need one more after this. And then I'm maxed out with backpacks. That creature has more than once tried to kill me. Look at that, it's running toward me. I don't even know if it's technically predatory. It does not fear death, armored shell. It's like a rhino, so it's not trying to eat me, but it gets pissed off and starts charging me. I think you're a predator though. Maybe not. Let me scan it. Intelligent, prime, elderly, small animals. It is a predator. I wonder how the game defines intelligent. It clearly can't speak to me. It's not civilized. It's just a creature. I really mean cunning. That said, I'm gonna scan local. I think that one's not a predator. I'm gonna scan local. If I find nothing, I'll accept it, but I'm gonna try to drop high because I got two. But I'm gonna scan nearby. Drop pod detected. Yeah, the oh no, I guess I'm wrong. They didn't patch it at all. Look at that. That's the other. There's another drop pod right there. So they did not patch that. That's good. They probably don't. Probably no one has complained about it. That's probably why they never patched it. Never thought of doing it. Before I leave, let me take this. So in survival mode, you use up more fuel when you launch. On a regular ship, I think at a fighter, you use 25 on normal mode, but in survival mode, you use 50%. With a shuttle, you use 33%. But since I have a launcher improvement upgrade, it's 26, I think I use. So it's actually more efficient for me to use the uranium than the ship fuel. And the uranium I could use for other stuff. That's not where I was headed. I kept thinking about other stuff, so I forgot that I was headed for the drop pod. After this drop pod, I never have to look for more drop pods, just manufacturing facilities. Assuming I haven't been here already. Nope, I don't think I have. And this is the last one. So laggy. That's alright, I'm gonna fix that the moment I jump to a new system.
Product constructed. Technology prepared. Technology prepared.
And that's the last upgrade.
Too bad you can't upgrade your ship freighter the same way.
Yeah, that would be fantastic, wouldn't it? I don't know, I'm moving stuff around, but like I want something here. I'll put this here. But yeah, the reason why I have an A-class shield here is because it's as good as my S-class shield. This shield right here, this nuclear battery A-class that I found from wreckage.
Turn the exaguate terminals in the stations into ship storage upgrades.
Yeah, they should do that. Or make the ship, or you know the place where you buy the ship modules, make it so that there's like expand that, make it larger with with a new update, and make it so that you can buy one of those kind of, it looks like a backpack module thing, but it isn't. It's for your ship. That's what they should do. But it's interesting how an A-class shield is as good as an S-class that I have here. Better than this one, but not just as good as this one. Anyway, I'm done with the backpacks. Now I have little reason to stay on this planet.
Toxic protection. Falling.
I swear, these things seem more common. Oh, predator. Technically, it's just a pissed off rhino. A pissed off alien rhino. Are you gonna hit my ship? Did you just run away? No, you're dead. Those things hit me before. Like I was minding my own business out of nowhere and knocked me around. I didn't do much damage, but still. Look, that there's another one. A little one. Really? I guess you're mad that I killed your mom, or your dad, or your parent, your clone. I don't even know what you are. Leave me alone. I do need that resource to trade with the Vikings to learn their language, though. Yeah, I think they're the most annoying ones to learn the language from. Technically, you can get it anywhere, but you only really use it to give it to them. Mostly, anyway. Oh, these guys, they're gonna just keep coming, aren't you? Because at least the copper, you need the copper for stuff. And you don't need to even need to give the Corvettes that much copper. And the units are great. Because 10 units is nothing, and then that's all the GEC want. And of course the language is important so that when you find a manufacturing facility, it's easier to figure out the answer. Whoa, I'm getting kind of frame rate issues here. I gotta leave this planet. Have I been to this world?
Scan detected.
Let's see. Yeah, I've been there. Activated copper. I think I've already searched all the manufacturing facilities there.
Hostile ships deleted.
Fighting you guys with the frame rate issues is not a good idea. My shields may be down. Not for long. Damn it. Let's see what you've given me. I have plenty of those. I had so many of those, I sold a bunch of them. That's how many magnetized ferrite I had before. I don't think I even need nitrogen at the moment. Looks like I'm running out of uranium, but I actually have a lot of uranium stored. I have a bunch of uranium on another ship, and I have uranium stored in one of the storage units on the freighter. Speaking of freighters, let me send that to the freighter. Actually, let's see if I can buy, what did I want to buy? A supply ship. Let's see, that's an industrial. I can't tell what this is. Oh, that's a combat ship right there. Trading, no. Onboard creature habitat. That's interesting, but no. Why would I want a fighting ship with... No, not trading. You're another combat vessel. Engines rattles. Damage reduction. Exploration. I don't know. I mean, I really don't want the exploration, but the damage reduction is nice. I don't know what engine rattles means. I'll think about it. I don't think I need another exploration ship. I don't... Well... How many industrial ships do I have? Let's see. Sensors malfunction during warp and the crew is snooty. Fine, I'll offer to help. But I'm not gonna land on your ship again. It's the exact same ship I helped before, I'm not landing on it. Wait, it's over here then? I don't know, it still looks like a crappy ship. Maybe that recruitable is worth it. I don't know. I think that... So laggy. Platinum. So I just... Incoming fleet, what? I gotta be careful fighting these things, because if I hit the freighter... Of course, these guys die very easily. I don't even know what I'm gonna use with all that chromatic metal I have. Now that I don't need to, like... Oh, I guess I could use it for fuel. Start creating a lot of warp fuel. But I mostly use my freighter to jump. I guess I can, I do have an A-class Explorer, but it isn't that great. Not even fully repaired. Don't think I'm gonna use an Explorer to explore until I have an S-Class. And it's like decked out with S-Class modules for jumping for hyperdrive. Forgive the frame rate issues, that will be fixed the moment I jump. Yes.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna go to it. Invisible to radar, that's interesting. This is actually, okay, this is interesting. It has shit stats, all the other areas, but it's invisible to radar. I actually want to buy this. Just because it says it's invisible to radar. A stuff merchant shit, that's actually fantastically useful. Now, I'm not sure if it actually has an effect, but it sounds like fantastically useful. Don't need these many merchant ships, but I'm rich. Relatively speaking. Wow, look at that. Faulty torpedoes. The combat is no medical bay. What is going on with this shit? Propaganda device. That's good. That's good. That's good. This suck and this suck. Wait, how does leak? that defeats the whole purpose of this. And this is just, and then it says five. What is going on here? 531 successful encounters. Oh, I see. That's for the next rank to level up. You need successful encounters probably means that it's on a mission and it encounters multiple encounter stuff. They're snobbish. It has no med bay. I think I'll pass on this. I don't need that many merchant ships anyway. I kind of should go here for the manufacturing facility. Hopefully get another blueprint. Because I'm in a GEG 6 system, and I'll find it easier to be able to get the blueprint, but after that I'm gonna jump to another prosperous, wealthy, high supply, a rich system. I've been ignoring that side mission forever. I've been ignoring that side mission like, I don't even know how long. Alone Among the Stars. I did the exact same thing with the other save, survival save. I just ignored it. I'm busy just exploring and making money. What is going on there? Jeez. I like the aesthetics of the Cold Worlds, but it's not exactly comfortable to live in. Yeah. Oh, I'm not the extreme hazard thing isn't decreasing on me because I have that S-class ice thermal thing fully charged. Invisible, something, defense. Security breach has scrambled the screen, but some text is still legible. The words can be traced back to the previous owner's flow, which is how I can get back online. Invisible something defense. I don't even know. Scanner? I'll go for scanner. Damn it. That was a waste. See if I can find something else close by. I should literally sell my drop pod data. I mean, unless a random joins me. I'm not joining anyone in this save, but on a different save I would. Unless some random joins me and I just give it to them, but that hasn't happened in a while. Yep. Directed me to the same one I have. Time to jump to a different system. Fix my frame rate issues. The planets look better and they're more detailed and they're more stuff, but it does use up more memory. Hello. You look like a frigate freighter that I want. I would have to look at it from the side. It's kind of short though. The one with the more capacity are longer. Sensors just malfunction when it warps, yeah. I'm sure it does. That's the same crappy one as before. I mean, I have more frigates than I can actually send on missions, so you really shouldn't... I mean, you don't really need to keep buying them the way I'm doing it, but... eventually I might get rid of a few of them. Faithful, pleasing, war art, combat, that's all? I don't think I'll pass. I'm gonna go for a new system. This is the Explorer I found. A class, 28 slots. I found this one as well. All of these ships I found. Hauler. Not worth that much. The hauler over here is worth more. Laggy, so very laggy. This one's worth more. Man, the frame rate issues are pretty bad. Okay, this sometimes like glitches and you can't start a new one. The way to do it is either to exit the game or just to go to another system, I think. I needed this to... I'll do it later. I want to jump now. This lagginess is horrible. Actually, no, it's so horrible that I have to jump now. I'll do this right after I jump. Booming. Yes, I'll jump to this one. First contact. Oh, I still have frame rate issues. I don't know why. Yeah, warp engage. I don't know why the Corvex. I don't know why my crew keeps changing. I thought they fixed that with the patch, with an update. You know, I think part of the reason why I'm so laggy is because of the fact that I have a lot of freighters. Yeah, frigates. It's not the lag is slightly better than before. But I think I'm gonna have to get rid of some ships. Or stop buying them. What kind of, wait, what kind of mission is this? Discovery, that's right. This should be simple. Exploration. Exploration. That should be enough, actually. I always like to send them with a supply ship. But that should be enough. I got mind control and explosives. There you go. Eventually, when I get the harder missions, I'm not sure why I'm not getting, you know, 4-star missions or more, but eventually when I get higher missions, it'll... Really? So it's still glitched. Fine. I'm in a new system though. I wanted, actually I should have gone to a Viking rich system so I can buy some combat ships. Some Viking combat ships, but it's fine. Cause I found this one right away and I haven't been here before. That said, I'm having frame rate issues, so what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna save the game, I'm gonna restart my system, but I'm gonna start the stream up again in like a few minutes. So if you guys like the stream, feel free to follow or keep watching, or just wait for me to restart the stream. It's just gonna take a few minutes. But yeah.